Hello and welcome back to another episode of Summer's FTB Let's Play. Today I'm gonna be working on some more modded stuff. I feel like I will be I'm definitely gonna be setting up the mining turtle to get me some more minerals, because this is a good start, but of course we want more. Secondly, I'm probably gonna start preparing to use some TheSommer items, and I will also be trying to get some pulverizers and some motors going. So yeah, first off, let's go down into the mine and set up the turtle so we can get some more minerals. So the first thing I have to do is I have to place down the turtle, of course. And this time I'm also going to be using a program that I haven't showcased yet, but which will be showcased on my channel really soon. This is kind of like a beta test. I really want this program to work, but now we'll see if it works. It is already on my pastebin, so you can download it if you want to, but I would wait if I were you. Alright, so to get Leonardo to learn this program, we need to do the pastebin command again. Pastebin, get the ID and the program I've called Better Branch. Great. Okay, so I see that I forgot my coal, so I'm gonna go get coal, and I'm gonna be right back. Oh, I'm back here at the house, and I just noticed that I was playing on peaceful. So yeah, for an entire episode I've been playing on peaceful and I did not notice. I don't know what that says about me, but I'm definitely gonna be making a sword now. I don't know, I was just too distracted with recording the last time, but now it should be fixed. So let's get a ruby sword here, so we are ready to defend ourselves. This means that I should probably also be lighting up the area, but I guess that'll give some excitement to the entire series. Alright, so let's get down to Leonardo now that I've gotten the coal, and we can start him up with the new program. Hopefully what I want to see from this turtle is that he should go he should dig into the wall here, go however many blocks I want him to go, and then return back to the starting point. Also, instead of digging, like my branch program that I've showcased on my channel only digs 2 blocks, this guy should dig 3 blocks, and he should be slightly faster. And also the torch placing should be more optimal for non-peaceful servers. But alright, so let's try him out and see how he does. Better branch, and let's do 80. And there he goes. It's not as safe as the other one because it can't place down a bridge while he moves, but he should be slightly more efficient and slightly faster as well. Alright, so I'm gonna go up there and prepare the next step. So the turtle is working down in the mine, and I should get going on some TheSommer items as well as some machines. Now I think the first thing I'm going to do is upgrade my crafting table. So let's find the... oh, what's it called? Let's search for crafting table. That's not how it is. How is it? Project table. That's it. Project table. There we go. So we need some smooth stone, some planks, a crafting table, and a chest. So let's make the chest, because we already have a crafting table. That's the one we're upgrading. Then we need some smooth stone, so I'm gonna be grabbing a few items out here. 3 should do. You know what, let's take that aside for now. It's good with some potatoes. It's always good. And when that's done, I'm gonna be right back and show you how to craft the project table. Alright, so the stone is now done, so let's put the potatoes back. And now we should be able to craft the crafting table. Actually, there's something I didn't think of here. How am I going to craft the project table without a crafting table? You know what? I have to make a surplus one, so to speak. So let's just do that and get that over with. So there we go, a project table. let's get this out of the way. It's definitely this project table is a really big upgrade from a regular crafting table. It's a part of the Red Power 2 mod by Eloram, and it does quite a lot of new stuff. Like for one thing, you have an inventory down here, so you can store items that you're using frequently for crafting stuff. You can craft multiple items even with stuff that doesn't stack by having, for instance, pickaxes down here. So it's good for crafting turtles, and there's also a use for this slot where you can use plants. I'm not gonna go too much into details with that right now, but you might see me use those functions in the future, so I felt like I needed to explain myself a bit. Alright, so now that that is done, we should probably go see if we could find a few squid and a chicken, because we need some TheSommersmc items. I want to get myself a pair of boots of the traveler, because that's an awesome item. At any rate, I'm gonna see if I can find some squids, and I'll be right back with you. Alright, so the last ingredient we need to get started on our TheSommersmc, I guess, is a chicken, more precisely a feather. And now that we've gotten that, it's time to go home. So let's return back to the base and start crafting some TheSommersmc items. Alright, I made it back to the base, and now all we have to do is craft a few items, the first of which is going to be 3 tables, and that is using slabs and regular planks. So let's see if that's something we have. We actually have a few slabs and some planks already. Now this is a good time to show you one of the features of this crafting table 2.0. Even though I only have one set of items in here, it can grab items from the inventory down here to create more, and that should be enough. So let's make the table. Those go there, and we have tables 1, 2, 3. Alright, so let's place them down. Let's have this one here and that there. Alright, so the next step to getting our TheSommersmc started would be scribing tools, I believe it's called. Is that correct? Scribing tools, yes. Glass bottle, feather, and an ink sac. That was what I needed that for. So I know I got I got bottles from the, what was that? Oh yeah, from the TheSommersmc tower in the village in the last episode. So I should be able to make my scribing tools. That's the next step. And whoop, I have a research table. Now, I'm not going to be using this too much in this episode, but in the future episodes, I'll be spending a lot of time at this table, so I'm in no doubt that you'll figure out what this one does if you don't know it already. Now, for this one, we need a golden nugget, as well as one of these shards. Now, let's figure out which one I have more of. I have 9 V shots, so let's use one of those, and a stick. Now this should, if I'm not mistaken, make the first wand. Yeah, Wand of the Apprentice. And with this wand, which is recharging, you can see it on the GUI, which is a really neat feature. I should be able to make this an arcane work table, I believe it's called. And this pretty much works as a regular crafting table, but it can also make additional recipes using the V's from these wands. Alright, so I'm gonna figure out what the first item I should craft in this guy, or yeah, actually no, we're gonna go check on the turtle to see if it did what it should do, or it got stuck or whatever, and then we're gonna figure out what our next step should be. So I'll be right back. Alright, so it seems like my turtle made it. Let's see what it has for us. Oh, I can see that there is a graphical glitch in my program. It's probably because of the fact that I set the pointer a lot. I set the cursor position a lot to make some user-friendly messages while it's running. But Yeah, that's not something I'm gonna worry about here. That's something I'm gonna fix for a future release. Alright, so we can see from this that it didn't really get anything super interesting. It got some iron ore and some psychorium, but nothing too fancy. So let's destroy this one and start it up again next to this one. I find that the most optimal way to do this is to place it 2 blocks between the last 2 blocks after the last tunnel. So let's do the same again. Better branch 80, and here you can actually see the what I was talking about. It basically tells you how far it has left before it turns around and comes back. So yeah, that was a feature I really wanted to implement, and it's going pretty well, except for the fact that the pointer is slightly off when it returns. Alright, so let's see what it found back here. So it found some iron, which I am happy about. We need a lot of iron for what we're going to do in the future. I'm not too worried about the aluminium. I haven't really had much use of it yet, and I've been playing a lot of FTB, so if I need it, I'm gonna come back for it. Redstone is always nice. I'm not gonna bore you too much with the mining of this, but I want to see if I'm lucky and find any diamonds in this tunnel. That would be amazing. This turtle has been really lucky. Let's just let's skip all the goodies and see if there's any diamonds along the way. It seems like there isn't, but we have a tunnel or a cave here. Are we lucky with any diamonds here? Oh, whoa, that is a graphical glitch. I almost died to that. Alright, now it seems like it's a pretty plain cave. Pretty boring. Alright, so I'll get back to the surface and I'll see what the next step should be. Alright, so I realized that we're actually already past the wrapping up point, but since I don't really feel like I've been doing a lot today, I am going to start on some TheSommer, and then I'm probably gonna try to finish it by the start of the next episode, and then after that we're gonna be starting on the machines. So let me show you the initial parts of TheSommer. For any of the TheSommer researches, you need paper to write the research on. So what you do is you get your paper and you put it into this slot of the research table, and then you pick if you want a cursory or a thorough research method. So I'm just gonna go with thorough because that is the fastest. And let me show you. Let's try to pick something out. Let's do something out of the junk box here. What do I have a lot of? I have some stone stairs. I have some gravel. Let's try some of this. Basically what you do is you chuck stuff in. Oh, and this recipe, which is alumentum, uses fractus as one of the researching ingredients. Now I just have to figure out what the rest is. So I will be right with you when I've tried researching a few things here. Alright, I realized that I needed coal, so I went back to check on the turtle, and look at that, it has found diamonds! So, you know what, let me grab the turtle, figure out where the diamonds is, grab the diamonds, and then get back to the surface. Because I really want to get this research done, and I think I figured out what I need. So, let's see here, diamonds, 2 pieces. Let's just check that it didn't find any more diamonds down the road here. Nope, that was all, but that's another 4 diamonds to the collection. Alright, I'll be back when I get to the surface. Okay, so I'm back at the research table, and I remember that a lot of these recipes require redstone and coal. Coal because it has ignis, and redstone because it has machina and potentia. So let's have a look. Yes, I knew that that was one of the components. Okay. And now I can still see that we're 60% done with that. Let's try coal. Yes! Okay, great. So we've completed our first research, and this is alumentum. Let's have a look at this. This substance throbs with fiery energy, and it's more than eager to release that energy at the slightest bump. It may be unstable, but it would probably make a good source of fuel. So by right-clicking I teach myself this recipe, and we have completed our first TheSommer research. Alright, since I'm so far past the wrapping up point, I'm gonna leave you for this time, but I will be back in the next episode tomorrow. By the way, I would like to personally thank the people who commented on my last video, because I really do enjoy my feedback, because it really helps me to improve these videos. So I'd like to say thank you to Frank, my dear friend Frank, who came with some really good feedback, along with King Spanner Gaming and Panther Poo, who also commented on my last video. Thank you a lot. It really means a lot to me. Also, Washore gave me some pointers at what he thought I should do in the future, so I'm gonna try to make everyone happy, but for this time, I'll have to end the video. Remember, if you enjoyed the video, like it. If you haven't already, please subscribe. It really means a lot to me, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.